not really doing anything. I want to address something that happened earlier. To the young individual that entered the bathroom stall after me, I want you to know, I was not the stinky pooper. Wasn't me. Hear me out. I went down there to take a little pre-show jitter pee-pee. I was in there no more than a minute. When I went down there, no one was in line. Yet when I came out, 7 of you motherfuckers were there. And that door opened, and that scent wafted out, and you looked at me like it was me. And I want you to know it wasn't me. It couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. I'm a shy pooper. I don't poop in public potties. I poop at home where I can take my time. I've never pooped in public. Never wanted to do that. I mean, you shouldn't poop in public, but you can poop in public potties. I don't do that. I don't know why I'm a shy pooper either. It must come back to like something when I was really young, you know, like somebody shamed me for pooping as a joke. Because like, I'm scared, and I don't know why. It's just like, I'll be in there and I'll grab onto that fucking door for life. Like, don't you fucking accidentally open this door on me, motherfucker. Like, what's the worst that can happen? They're gonna start videotaping me pooping in public, potty, put it on some Korean porn site. Do it. I'd be happy to make some money off some Korean porn site for pooping in a public potty. If you know what I mean. So yeah, sorry, it wasn't me. I don't poop in public potties. I have tasted my own cum before though. Yeah, I think all guys do it, you know, you just, I don't know if that's mine or this one. I drunk one of these and I don't remember which one it is, so I'll drink out of that one to play it safe. No. I think all guys, you get to a point, you get to a certain number of jerks and you're like, what does this taste like? You don't want to taste anybody else's necessarily, but your own? It's not really cannibalism, but it's okay. So, you know, you're usually adolescent, you're at home. I'm old too, so this might not make sense to you young people who have phones and porn in the fucking computer in your ass right now, but, you know, when I was younger, you had to like put a VHS tape in and hit play and sit there and on your parents' couch while they were out, and you're fucking going, and you're like, I kind of want to taste this. So you straddle with your pants around your ankles to the fucking kitchen, you go to get a glass, like, I'm just gonna jerk off in the glass and I'm gonna taste it. Then you're like, I probably shouldn't jerk off in the glass. Like, no matter how clean I get it afterwards, it's still gonna be dirty when my mom drinks out of it, if you know what I mean. But then you think, fuck it, because you're a sexual deviant, fuck that bitch. You fucking go, and then you shoot in there. And then you become like a fucking fine wine connoisseur, you're just kind of looking at it like, you're rolling it around, it's got some nice legs. Let's see, this looks good. A little, it smells like bleach. Then it just the tip of the tongue, and that's what I learned. My cum makes my tongue numb. Anybody else? I don't know about this. Like, it's so weird. So I like ask people, like chicks I knew that like were giving head, and gay dudes I knew that were giving head. I'm like, when you get cum in your mouth, does that make your tongue numb? And they're like, no, never. It's never what's happening to me. I'm like, really? Like, yeah. Why are you asking? Down, like, no reason. There's no reason. So then I figured, like, I gotta fucking troubleshoot this, right? Like, maybe it was a bad day. Maybe it was an off day. Maybe I had too much gamey meat. So I do it again. Make my tongue numb again. But then, somebody around school started talking about how eating pineapple makes it taste nice. So I started incorporating pineapple in my diet. You know, not just pineapple, but like a couple days eating pineapple. Then when I was horny enough, I'm like, yeah, let's try it out now. A fucking glass. I'm a fucking pro at this point, just shoot it back, and I'm like, whoa. They were right, that was fucking delicious. Delicious. Every man here, start eating more pineapple if you want more head. Because, oh my God, it's so good. And I'm like, this could be like a drink. Like, why don't we make, like, if we mix my pineapple cum with rum? Oh my God, what a shot, right? Like, the pineapple cum and rum shot. Yeah, let's go get us 2 of them right now. 2 of them, we'll do it together. It's amazing. Amazing. Speaking of jerking off in cups, I used to donate sperm, and my initial reason for doing it was more altruistic, because a lot of people my age that were friends of mine were having troubles conceiving, and they had to go to fertility clinics, and those were a lot of money. They were spending a lot of money to find out that they had a problem. And I saw an ad in Craigslist, which is our version of Finn. Sperm donors wanted, you know, for the sperm place. What do they call it? Sperm bank. And so I went, and I'm like, this is like a free way to get tested, right? Like, they'll let me know if my sperm is good, because I drink a lot, I smoked a lot of pot. Like, if these guys are having problems, I'm probably gonna have a problem. But it's not like you think. You don't just go jerk off and they give you fucking money. It's like, you gotta see a shrink. You gotta do blood tests. You gotta have the, genetic testing. There's a lot that goes into it before they'll actually pay you for your spunk. But mine was good. And it was awesome, because you could go like every 48 to 72 hours and make a donation. And they would pay you. But it's not like how much you jizz them. It's based on how much of the baby batter is viable, right? It's good. So it could be $25, could be like $150. So every 48 hours to 72 hours, you go. Let's say 3 times a week, you're jerking off in a cup. They're paying you average $100. That's like $300 extra a week. That's $1,200 extra US dollars a month. $1,200 extra of disposable income that you can then turn around and use to buy alcohol and drugs that is going to kill the sperm that's making the money for you anyway. It was fucking great. But then there was one downside. You're probably thinking about like, oh, you're going to have a bunch of fucking biological children come look for you. And I'm like, that's like 18 years in the future. I'll be dead way before that. Get the fuck out of here. My lifestyle, forget about it. Come on. Fuck them. But no, the bad part was those days when you're like waking up from a sex dream. You're just so horny, and you're like half asleep, half awake, and you're just like, fuck it, let me finish myself off, and you just start going and going and going, and then, oh my god, before you orgasm, you realize, you're like, oh no, what am I doing? And you shoot it all over your abdomen, and you're like, fuck! Oh, that's $125 worth of sperm. Oh my god. You can't waste it, so you know what you gotta do. Breakfast champions. She knows what I mean. Seriously though, okay, no, I think I've told you enough about me. I'm gonna get a drink. I don't drink before I get up on stage anymore, because I used to just get fucking wasted and get up here and tell dirty jokes, and people loved it. But then the last time I did it was like 12 years ago in LA, and it went bad. Like, you literally watched me black out on stage. It was horrible. And then there was this fucking asshole heckling, and I told him to go fuck himself. I made him leave the bar. Then I tried to fight him, and the whole night I guess ended with me in a threesome. And you're like, Dominic, that sounds pretty awesome. You fucking ridiculed the bully, told him to get the fuck out of a bar, and had a threesome. That sounds cool. Might have been. I don't know. I was blacked out. What I do know is that my throat and my ass were sore for 2 fucking weeks after that. Black guys, thank you very much.